Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, continuing on with the Star Wars reviews, I'm going to review Han Solo as the last movie I was at in reviewing the Star Wars franchise for YouTube was Revenge of the Sith, asides just reviewing Rise of Skywalker just recently. So in the storyline, Han Solo comes after Revenge of the Sith. And I seen this movie in theaters when it first came out, actually. I seen it with Joe. We didn't end up getting around to reviewing it at the time, which sucks, but I went to the theater and watched it with Joe, and that was an awesome time. That was a good time at the theater. A really good time. I will say I really like Han Solo. I really like the character as well as the movie. I really liked the movie Han Solo. This one was really old school adventure-esque. Like, I guess it's due to the nature of the character and in the kind of story they had at hand to kind of play out. But this was really, really heavy old school adventure style in the way of the storytelling. And it had the best humor, too. It had some really, really good, just sort of like a innocent but also effective and really funny humor. And humor that kind of hit home a lot more than some of the other newer Star Wars movies did, per se. But yeah, I liked Woody Harrelson's character as the villain, and I really liked Alden Ehrenreich as young Han Solo. He did a really good job. I have nothing but good criticisms about his job as playing young Han Solo. And his character was very, it wasn't like necessarily like an exact replica of Harrison Ford, but just the character in the movie was very very Solo-esque, very Indiana Jones-esque. Like, definitely the aesthetic of the character was very reminiscent. Like, it's a very fitting person to have put in the role, in my opinion, anyway. And the filmmaking was cool. Like, the landscape's really cool. I just really like the story in this one. Like, this was one of the ones that the story really captured me. And just the different set pieces, like they were kind of interesting because they were almost sort of random, but yet really effective at the same time. Paul Bettany did a good job as the true villain. I guess, well, I shouldn't say Woody Harrelson's the villain. He becomes sort of a good guy mixed with bad guy kind of a deal. But the true villain is played by Paul Bettany, and he does a really good job too. And I like his character. I like the dynamic between him and between Solo and the girl that he's with. I think they did a really good job at just exploring like the dynamic, and it wasn't so like mushy goo or tailor made to the to what everybody the modern what everybody expects from like when they do couples in like a big franchise movie nowadays. It's got to be all kind of polished up, right? But they didn't do a lot of that in this. It was fairly just like a fun kind of cool. Not so perfect dynamic between the two, which I enjoyed. And yeah, basically I really enjoyed Han Solo. It did, again, like there's parts that kind of really hit home, and there's parts that kind of that kind of drag, like near the end, like when the like just before the twist where he finds out what's going to truly happen with him and Woody Harrelson, and then the ending duel ends up happening and all that. But like the whole like 25 minutes, I wouldn't even say full half hour, maybe even less than 25 minutes, but like 18 to say 20 minutes was quite a bit of a lull time where I got kind of, it felt like it was dragging on a little bit much. It got kind of boring. I really liked Donald Glover's performance as Lando. That was really good. I think he was almost like looked like Lando. Like, he did an awesome job at playing Lando there. And I love the poker game between the two. That is an awesome scene. That's a really witty and swift dialogue scene, and it goes really, really, the outcome of it's really fun. Yeah, basically, I'd give, when I'm talking along the lines of rating this movie, I'd also give Solo an A. I give Solo an A. Solo, a Star Wars story, an A. I really enjoyed it. Very adventure-esque kind of movie. And, yeah, had a good time. So, yeah, that is my review for Solo, a Star Wars story, everybody. Thank you very much. Look forward to more Star Wars reviews in the future. Look forward to the adventure series. Look forward to the Vietnam War movie review, like a whole bunch of the Vietnam War movie reviews coming soon. Those are all those stuff in the channel is all going to keep coming out. And yeah, just some other interesting videos on the way in the future. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.